The Port of Portland last January saw 15-foot tides, highest tides ever.
On January 10th, a storm brought record-breaking water levels to Maine's coastline. 4 days later, another storm left multiple streets underwater.
Every community is looking at resiliency now and beginning to accept the fact that climate change is real and it's man-made.
I started in HVAC right out of high school. I spent 25 years saying that heat pumps don't belong in Maine because they only really provided heat down to about 35 degrees. But with the advances in heat pump technology, they now produce 100% of their capacity down to 0 and below.
The largest seismic shift in the way Mainers heat their homes in more than a century.
Governor Janet Mills is teaming up with 25 other states to reach an ambitious goal to bring more heat pumps to Maine and the rest of the country.
More than 50% of our homeowners pay out of pocket for oil heat. Now that's not only expensive, it means shelling out $4 to $5 billion total each year to big out-of-state oil companies.
Governor Janet Mills is pushing for a more sustainable option, heat pumps.
With Governor Mills and the rebates that have been put in place, it's made that transition to heat pumps more affordable.
The Maine legislature and Governor Janet Mills recently surpassed their goal to have homeowners install 100,000 heat pumps by 2025.
It was completely painless, the rebate process, because our heat pump dealer did most of it for us.
So they're saving money on the installation portion of it. Then they're saving up to $600 a year on their heating expenses.
We're using less oil, and oil's gotten very expensive.
When used correctly, these appliances can reduce household emissions and save big on energy costs.
It started out just me and my pickup truck. I was doing all of the sales calls, I was doing all of the installations. Today, it always strikes me when I leave the office and I see the number of employee vehicles in the driveway and see that, some of them have child seats in them.
Governor Mills also says she's using $4 million in federal funds to refocus on training programs in the clean energy and energy efficiency sectors.
We've started training people in the installation of heat pumps in our community colleges. We're aiming to double our clean energy jobs. Our goal is 85% use of renewables for energy generation by 2030 and 100% by 2050.
As we strive towards electrification, these jobs are going to grow. Having them here will just help us grow as a state and help our economy grow.
It's creating good-paying jobs. It's curbing our carbon emissions. It's cutting costs for families. It's making people more comfortable in their own homes. We can turn the tide on the threat of climate change and build a greener, cleaner future.